I told you I'll give you $1 million if you believe there's a pink elephant here on my shoulder right now, would you believe it? You'd probably say, yeah, I believe it. Now give me the $1 million. But you know for a fact in your heart, you won't believe and have faith in that because the evidence doesn't point to there being a pink elephant here on my shoulder. So the same thing with Jesus Christ. I could tell you, hey, believe in Jesus Christ, have faith in him. But until you see the evidence for Jesus being God, you probably won't believe him. And where you can find that evidence is in the first 4 books of the New Testament in the Bible. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those are the Gospels. These Gospels are historical narratives of how Jesus lived his life, his ministry, his teachings, his death, and his resurrection. There are over 5,000 manuscripts dating back to the 1st century of eyewitnesses that wrote this stuff down that point to Jesus being reliable. In the same way, there were no photographs or videos of George Washington being inaugurated as the first president of the United States of America. There were eyewitness testimonies that wrote this stuff down, and it became a part of history. The Gospels don't read as fiction. They don't read as fairy tales or poems. It's not once upon a time, Lincoln, Blinken, and Bob went on a boat ride. It reads as Jesus did this at this time, at this place. The locations in the Bible were real places. I encourage you to read the Gospels not as the Word of God, but read it as history. And you make your assumption whether the evidence points to Jesus being reliable or not. I can tell you all there is about Jesus, but until you sit down and you read about him and you learn about him, you won't ever really know him. In the same way, someone could tell me great things about you, but until I sit down with you, get to know you, I won't really know who you are. I won't really have a relationship with you. Jesus lived a perfect life. He never sinned. When he got crucified, instead of cursing his enemies like I would do, he said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing. How beautiful is that? Jesus got beat. He got spit on. You can't even tell if he was man or woman. That's how badly he got beat. His ribs were showing. His spine was showing. It's cut up, bleeding. When Jesus got nailed to the cross, he couldn't even breathe properly when he got nailed on that cross because of the way his body was positioned. Now, if Jesus died and stayed dead, I wouldn't believe he was God. But the fact that he rose from the dead, the rulers at the time told his apostles, if you say that he resurrected, we will kill you. And they stood on business because they know what they saw. They seen Jesus resurrected and they got killed for it. And why would they die for a lie? Why would anyone die for a lie? They had nothing to gain. So that solidifies it for me right there, for sure. God bless y'all.